Checkers is a fairly straightforward game. Easy to understand rules, only 12 pieces per side. A game that most of us have played at one time or another. But check this out. There are approximately 500 quintillion possible ways that a game of checkers can unfold. That's a 5 followed by 18 zeros. Or as mathematicians call it,
a really ginormous number.
Now, the reason we bring this up is because around here we love weird facts like that. So every week we explore life's little mysteries. And so very often things may seem normal on the surface, like a checkerboard. At first glance, it's just black and red squares. But look a little closer and suddenly there's a weird story, an unusual twist, or a surprising fact hiding in plain sight.
Sometimes 500 quintillion of them.
So if you're into that kind of stuff too, then you are in the right place. Welcome to the podcast that answers some of the questions you've always wondered about.
It's the Always Wondered podcast.
Hi, I'm Rick Peterson. Thanks for joining us. The human body is full of optional equipment.
Hey, let me show you this beauty. Top-of-the-line model. Tons of factory add-ons. Appendix, wisdom teeth, tailbone.
Okay, but what are these?
Oh, those? Those are tonsils.
Tonsils? So, what exactly do they do?
Fantastic question. The important thing is they're factory installed.
I mean, why are they even included?
Did I mention they're factory installed?
They sound like leftovers.
The factory prefers the term legacy features.
So have you always wondered, why do we have tonsils? Well, it turns out that tonsils are part of our immune system.
Scientifically speaking, tonsils are like tiny security guards stationed at the front gate to your body.
Everything that comes through, food, drink, air, and that occasional gas station hot dog, the tonsils are there to greet it.
Sorry, we're gonna need to see some ID.
And this was especially important when our early ancestors were gnawing on bark, munching on grass, or drinking questionable water. Their job was to catch and kill any intruders.
Infiltrator identified. Neutralizing enemy.
But the thing is, tonsils came with a design flaw. To help snag germs, they're kind of built like Velcro. So sometimes bits of food or dust become trapped in their microscopic folds.
In purely technical terms, bacteria and viruses pitch a tent and set up camp.
Which can make tonsils a breeding ground for the very problem they were supposed to prevent.
Put out the word. We're going rogue.
But here's where it gets weird. We can get along fine without them. The rest of our immune system is there to pick up the slack. So when doctors realized this, they were like,
think of the throat as a garden. It's up to us to pull the weeds.
That's why back in the 50s and 60s, having your tonsils removed became commonplace, almost a rite of childhood passage.
You mean I'll eat nothing but ice cream for 3 days?
Sure. Why else do you think we do this?
However, now, thanks to advances in antibiotics, the solution is usually a trip to the pharmacy drive-thru and a copay. So today, the tonsils aren't necessarily obsolete. It's more like they've just been retired from active duty.
Back in my day, we fought off the plague, and it was uphill, both ways.
And if your tonsils ever do have to leave the party, no problem. The rest of your immune system is standing by.
Don't worry, Gramps. We got this.
The Always Wondered podcast.
There's a mystery unfolding in your junk drawer. In there, you'll find multiple A batteries, maybe a C, and a couple of Ds. But have you always wondered, what happened to the B battery? I mean, did they run off with Betamax and New Coke and are now living their best life with Minidisc?
Don't be foolish. It's much deeper than that.
Wait, I'm sorry, who are you?
Consider me a battery truther.
Of course.
Big Battery is hiding something.
Big Battery?
Look, I could tell you more, but they're probably eavesdropping right now on some battery-operated device.
Well, if so, maybe they'll hit the subscribe button, okay?
Sure, make fun of it now. Always remember, follow the batteries.
Well, look, the real story is this. Back in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, B batteries were common. They were used to power portable vacuum tube radios. But then, along came the transistor, and electronics got much smaller. So while the B battery said,
I powered the golden age of radio,
the transistor said,
I fit in a shirt pocket.
And it wasn't long before the B battery was sent off to the portable power source retirement home.
It's where me and the others spend our time reminiscing about the good old volts.
So in the end, the B battery was basically the middle child of the battery family. Neither small enough nor big enough to be practical. It simply fell victim to obsolete technology. And it had absolutely nothing to do with some shadowy organization known as Big Battery, okay?
Sure, keep telling yourself that. But the next time your battery dies and your smoke alarm starts chirping incessantly at 3 a.m., don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, you might actually have a point there.
It's the Always Wondered podcast.
We hear the expression often.
Johnson, the quarterly reports are due in an hour. Am I going to have to light a fire under you?
No, sir.
Good, because from the looks of things, that synthetic polyester blend of trousers you're wearing are probably highly combustible.
We use the saying whenever someone needs motivation. A little push, a kick in the pants, or apparently open flames. So have you always wondered the origin of the phrase, light a fire under someone? Our story starts back in Victorian England, where chimney sweeps would employ small-statured adults, or in some cases even children, to shimmy up narrow chimneys to scrape off the soot. And according to legend, if they weren't working fast enough, the boss would come up with a creative way to encourage productivity.
Better get a move on, Nigel.
Good heavens! Did you just light a fire under me?
Ah, look at him go now!
Ow!
Now, back in the day, chimney sweeping was backbreaking, exhausting, claustrophobic work. But fortunately, by the late 1800s, long, jointed broom-type tools became the norm, and the days of sending someone up the chimney were finally over.
Wait, so you're telling me I no longer have to crawl through a soot-filled tunnel the width of a breadstick?
That's right.
Can I at least say goodbye to the family of raccoons that live up there?
Take all the time you need.
So was fire ever actually used? Well, historians can't say definitely, but there's no doubt that the metaphor paints a vivid picture and still lives on today. Because sometimes we all need a little motivation. And let's face it, nobody ever said,
I want to gently warm you up to encourage steady, sustainable progress.
Nope, humanity skipped right past all that and went straight to,
let's set the ground on fire and see what happens.
The Always Wondered podcast.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Always Wondered. Remember, new episodes arrive every Friday, and if you've been listening for a while, you know that we've been searching for a little catchy jingle to remind people to subscribe, and yeah, this is the latest.
Subscribe is the thing to do. Always wondered is worth the try.
Yeah, so we'll keep working on it. All right, as always, we leave you with one to ponder. Have you always wondered who was the first person to look at a mushroom and say,
This is squishy, kind of weird looking and growing on a rock. I think I'll eat it.
So until next time, stay curious and keep wondering. I'm Rick Peterson. Thanks for listening.
The Always Wondered podcast.
If you like what you hear, please subscribe, leave a 5-star rating, and a review. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Feel free to offer suggestions for future topics or simply reach out to alwayswonderedpodcast@gmail.com.